We'll call this meeting to order. This morning, we have a quorum. We'll start with prayer. We close and I'll lead the pledge.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and thank you for the rain that you've given us so much that we've needed. I pray that you would bless this courtroom and bless us to make good decisions for the county. Be with the people of this county and be with the people of this nation. Give us our sins. Amen.
Amen.
Join in the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
public comments. Anyone here wishing to make public comments? And then we'll move on to the consent agenda. Reports, Amelia, is she here?
Not spiritual.
Is not here, Brandy's not in. County Treasurer, Ms. Parks?
I seem to have messed up my pages, so give me 1 second, I'm sorry. Treasure page. Interesting. Sorry about that, sir. We're all good now. After reconciliations with the banks, the county funds ended with $10,841,330.51. That's with interest earning gains of $33,405.44. We are currently earning interest in the taxable money market account of 3.66. All other accounts are earning at 3.44. We currently hold 80.61 of the county funds in the taxable account, with 14.25 scattered amongst the others. And that's all I have, sir.
Thank you. County Auditor, Ms. Malden?
Yes, the Commissioner should have received the monthly financial conditions report and also the invoice file listing. And I just wanted to make a correction on the invoice file listing. On page 3, we went ahead and paid a cash bond out and also the Globe Life, which was due. So that those I don't need. They've already been paid on that. And then also on our revenue, we brought in more than we budgeted for. So we got about 104%. And then on our expenses, we only spent 70. So.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Law Enforcement, Sheriff Dix.
Yes, sir. The Sheriff's Office answered a total of 342 calls since our last meeting, 43 EMS calls. We currently have 7 personnel or persons under custody, 6 of which are housed in Jones County. 1 was transported to Red River yesterday for mental health, and will be returned to our custody when they're done. So that's where we currently stand.
Thank you.
May I ask you how many were responded to? Were all of them?
All will respond. Yes,
That's all I have on the consent agenda. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second by Mr. Posey. All in favor say aye. All opposed say no. Motion carries. New business, conflict of interest, Ms. Malden.
I have none this month, Judge.
Okay. Budget amendment, line item transfers.
Yes, I do. I have a few on those, so just bear with me. First off, I'm asking to move the remaining balance of the ad valorem taxes due to the Commissioner's revenue. We've already moved most of it, and then we finally got enough to move the rest, which is $50,000 apiece that goes into their cash accounts for the precincts. I'm asking for that. Any questions on that one? I agree with that. Then the next one is going to be the county sheriff budget. These are going to be amendments for the overtime, the admin assistant, salary holiday chief, and the salary holiday patrol. They've got 5 amendments on that. $37,000 for the admin assistant, $93,000 for the chief overtime, patrol, $93,000 for the overtime, $500 for the salary holiday chief, and $290 for the holiday patrol sergeant. And they have $167,585 budgeted for their full time, and they've only used about 23% of that. Their total budget for the year was $663,675, and they have spent so far $574,218. So that's that amendment.
What was that, 37,000 you said? Assistant?
Yeah, remember that's the one that I think we discussed. Let's see. Hold on for a second.
I think that's the
That's
one.
the event that we talked about last time we were in court that we all missed, that they were budgeted last year and it just carried over into this year that really should
Pay
be.
out the deputies' salary.
So are we out of the deputy salary?
No, we
Did you
still-
pay that until the end of the year?
No, we still have it. That's what I was saying, the salaries for the full time, we budgeted $167,585 and we've only used 23% of that. So we still have the money there we could move if you would rather move it.
Well, I thought we was using the deputy salary that we didn't have deputies pay that assistant, so.
Yeah, remember we discussed that we separated that out so that we could tell what that was paid for instead of taking it out of there. So we can move that if you want to scratch it off and move it from the full-time deputies. Either way, it's a budget.
So is that 37,000 yearly? Is that what you would pay that assistant yearly?
No, I think the total that was on there that we paid so far was $24,000.
So we need the remainder of that to the 37 to finish it out to the.
Yeah, I
to
just
the end of
put
the budget.
37 in there. But yeah, that's what that is.
I understand.
So are you okay with amending it like that, or do you want me to move it?
I think we'd move it.
You want
Where
to
it was
move it?
set. Because we already had it set to move.
So are you okay with me just changing this to line transfer on that one? Or just
Yeah,
writing it on there?
I thought that was our original plan since.
If we do the line transfer, and then if we have to, we come back.
Okay.
So we discussed it
So
before.
I'm just gonna write on here line transfer if y'all, when y'all sign it, approve it.
So what are y'all doing to get more help so that we don't have this over time?
Well, we have, we've added Shane Keeling, last August, he completed his FPO, so he's been running on his own. But Shane is one who, he's got a family who doesn't, necessarily want a lot of work done. We've recently hired and cleared, another deputy, Chris, he's working now. I have another one in the pipeline that we're still waiting on paperwork from people. So if they approve it, then we will be on staff for the first time.
The more and more overtime you pay, the more and more corruption it looks like.
Ma'am, it's not corruption.
It looks like it.
Well, I'm sorry if that's.
That's all right. We don't need to discuss this anymore. It's not an agenda item. Do you have anything else?
Yes, Judge, I do have a couple more, I'm sorry. So on the law enforcement center side, we have 4 amendments. The salary overtime dispatch, $8,000. The communications, $25,000. The computer software maintenance, $35,000. And the out-of-county housing, $89,000. And that's just an estimate of what we probably, on the out-of-county housing, we budgeted $100,000 and we spent $125,000. So,
Out of county?
yes, sir. Any questions on that?
So we're going to amend our out-of-county housing?
Yes, we budgeted $100,000 and we spent $125,000. So our total budget for the law enforcement center was $565,842 and we spent $442,000. So we're still within the budget. We're just
in line transfers, basically.
Well, these are amendments. No, these are amendments. Because we're gonna run out if you don't amend them. obviously. Because you still have people working and we still have July, August, September, 3 more months in the year.
What else?
Then we'll have a budget line transfer. Well, this is a budget line transfer on this one. Okay. It's for the SB 22. The sheriff did new vehicles, which we haven't got in yet, but, we're just moving from the new equipment and supplies, $35,220, to his new vehicles, which would be $35,220. It's just moving it.
Moving it out of SB 22.
No, it's still in the SB 22, just moving from new equipment to the vehicle supply line. When we budgeted, he budgeted more in the equipment than the vehicles.
I got you.
So he's got the money, just moving it. And then the last one is the district clerk requested for her, to move money from her supplies, which was $1283.20, to her travel, $1283.20. That's just a line transfer also.
You repeat that last one, sorry.
Yeah, the district clerk requested to move $1,283.20 from her supplies to her travel. Because she's got more in her supplies than she does her travel. That's all I have, Judge.
You want to repeat those? Or we good to go?
I hope we're good to go.
All right. Entertain a motion on budget amendments, line item transfer.
So like you said, with doing all these amendments, that we're still under the budget set.
Yes, we're still under budget.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Elrod? All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Alright. This one's on here, don't laugh, burn ban. The burn ban is off and assuming we want to keep it off.
Leave it off.
Leave it off. Alright. No action necessary. Special revenue, Ms. Mullen?
I have one this month, Judge.
All right, item number 6, review and approve TCDRS retirement plan for year end 2027. Ms. Parks.
The TCRS, I gave you each a packet. Currently, the 2027 plan, we're sitting with 107.4% funded ratio. Currently, everything stays basically the same, other than our term lock rate. It did decrease by 0.10% down to 4.43, so that will be a little savings to the county as far as that cost. Otherwise, all others staying the same with the same 8.23 elected rate. We're currently in great shape with the TCRS. We're actually overfunded, which means we have more sitting in there than what we potentially would have to pay out to the existing active members. Currently, right now, we have 196 active members. While they may be, no longer employed with the county, there's still funds sitting in there in former employees, retirees accounts. There's currently 54 contributing members. And so that's the good news for TCRS for the upcoming year, fiscal year 2026.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor, say aye. All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 7, review and approve tax health insurance plan year in 2027. Ms. Parks.
Okay, so I just gave you a little bit of good news, now here's a little bit of bad news. Our insurance rates are increasing by an overall percentage of 14.74%. That is with an 8.70 increase on the medical, 13% increase on the dental per employee. Right now, that'll make one full-time employee insurance cost increase from $1,004.44 to now it will be $1,137.20. That means that will increase Our average monthly, this is just a ballpark number based off of an average number of employees that are employed and receiving or accepting the insurance provided by the county. It will increase the estimated monthly bill to by about $9,491. That's an overall for the year increase of approximately $113,897.20. And that's the current rates with no changes to our current plan other than the pricing. And I need you gentlemen to approve that.
What's called the price increase on that? Just annual cost of?
Well, because within the pool, all our numbers are based on the pool, the number of claims throughout the year. I provided to y'all through the pages, some references as for according to how the pool saw the increases and why they justified the cost, inflation across the board everywhere, just like it's, getting higher for us to buy groceries. It's also higher for medical, to provide medical
But those aren't the
equipment,
same,
medications.
but they're not the same across the county, the increase. It's based on our record. So it's not,
But it's also based off the pool.
I understand that, but part of ours is the way we're using it too.
That's
Because
correct.
Jones County
That
did
is
go up there this much. So.
Yeah.
Keep
Not
that in
every county has the exact same price. The judge is correct.
mind. Keep in mind, gentlemen, on that too, the increase, if you break that back to your salary, that's about a 3.2% increase in salary. So keep that in mind next month. When you go raises, you're already up 3.2%. So keep that in mind when we get into budget hearings next month.
Need someone to approve,
I'll
please?
make a motion to approve. Second.
Have a motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Uh,
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 8, approved road crossing permit, County Road 110, Sperry Midstream.
they're not here.
No, we got the checks. They're already,
Yeah, they're just putting new gas lines in. There's another one where it's on too, but I need to approve it or.
no, we'll do them separate.
I'll make a motion to approve that. 110.
Motion second, Mr. Posey, all in favor, say aye. All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 9, approved road crossing permit, County Road 152, Sperry Midstream.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Second, Mr. Posey, all in favor, say aye. All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 10, approved road crossing permit, County Road 261, Sperry Midstream.
That's your motion. Yep. Make a motion to approve. Do you want that line across there? Okay. He made all certain.
All in favor, say aye. All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 11, approved road crossing permit, County Road 448, Wynn Operating LLC.
This is one we actually approved back in May of last year. They didn't get it done in time. They went over the 180 days. So they resubmitted on it.
They pay again.
But again. Correct?
Correct.
Covered.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item number 12, discuss fencing project for City of Rotan, Hamilton. Have anyone here?
I don't think she showed up.
Joy, we got the money back, correct?
Yes, we got the money back. They made it payable to the City of Rotan. Becky, you can.
Yes, we got it
They
back.
brought you the check, and I'm not sure what's going on with the rest of it at this point.
So my understanding of all this with the animal, we approved 20,000 originally.
22.
22?
22 is approved, 15 down, 7 in completion. And we did pay the 15 and got that money back.
So, well, what we ran into with this, where the guy that built the fence for precinct, 3 was who we pre-approved on it. He had some kind of outing with the city on something and did not do it. We had to get the county attorney to go after him to get the funds back. We did get the funds back, but they made the check out to the city of Rotan instead of to us because the county paid the guy. But if we're approved for 22,000, are we capable of just writing the check to the city of Rotan for the fencing for 22,000 and letting them move forward with it?
And I don't see an issue. We can't take action on that now because it says discussion.
I'm just asking the question.
No, there's not. We guaranteed that money anyway. All we were doing was wait until we got the money back.
We have the money back. I gave Gina the check and she deposited it. So we got on it back.
So we're back to even.
We're back.
I say next month we have it on the agenda just to pay what we approved to the city of Rotan, and then they can move forward with how they decide on getting that fence done.
That's right.
Anybody else?
That was just on our discussion.
Yes.
I'm good with that.
All right. Item 13, discuss and approve water line easement for Bear Energy Kyle Metters.
Yes. Bear Energy, we're here to put in a water project / energy project. We've been working with the county for the last 3 years. We came here to develop a hydrogen project. We have acquired water rights to various landowners along the County Road 110 and 115. We're going to establish a collector system to put in some energy generation for the state's energy security. So the Jenna project is going under SGIA, and that is heading out for approval with their Encore. And now we are submitting FIS for the Brazos project, and we're going to have gas turbine fuel cell generation for the area around county and be generating a 10 gigawatt project. So this water is to help the security of this project, and we hope to bring that water back to the county as the systems develop hotels and other growth within the area. Agriculture. Most of our landowners are connecting that water back in so they can reuse it and share it. So we're looking to approve this project and see things through.
So you're taking the underground water from Sylvester?
We have acquired rights through various landowners that have granted it to
I
us.
understand that, but you realize the water goes past their houses.
Yes.
There.
It's just water wheels is what they're looking at.
It's agricultural wells that are considered to be kind of hard and not really usable for agriculture, so that we're going to treat that water to make it potable and usable for industry.
Can you say there's enough there that you don't need any other water?
I have 22 years experience in the water business. I come from a drier place than this, which is New Mexico, and from working with the recent water resources, I'm confident we can develop that. Our goal is to keep that resource very critical. We don't want to just put in one straw and pump out of one place like you see in Texas. We're developing across the area, and we will monitor that. And we get with Randy Kelly trying to help us out with that, but it is our goal.
Thank you, Kyle. This is now a public hearing. Any questions from the court?
So right now, all you're wanting on the easement is just for approval to go with the route.
Approval for the easement and route, and if the county doesn't disagree, then there would be some crossings in that, and we have to pay cost 57 and such, but yes. All other water easements we have are on private lands, which are within their landowners, but that's the place we need to get to us.
All those crossings are in here.
Yeah, they're in mine. They gotta go down 110, I believe, which is just an old muddy road, but, I don't want it on my road in any place that you're going under it. And it's gotta be encased in. And then I want it up on my back slope, not in the bottom of my bar ditch, so there's never a problem for us cutting it or whatever. No valves in my area where I can rip them out for you, because when the weeds grow up, that's what happens.
We'll definitely work with the
plans.
I'll make a motion to approve.
What did you say you were gonna do with the agriculture part of it?
We're spreading the water collecting between farmers and ranchers that we work with. If there is a need for their stock water, we've had them request it. We will ship that water from one side of their island to fill up their stock ponds in an emergency when we're in drought conditions.
Oh,
So we've established that across that, so we will give the water back. We're not just going to take it. So we're, like I said, the water is usually 18 to 2,500 parts per million hardness. I mean, you guys,
are you gonna run a line from the road to their tank? For an emergency plant, or?
in some of the cases where the water's coming out of their property, we have stock tanks, we're picking up the water right by it. So we're just putting in taps next to it as we build the project out. So as we go along, if we need to do like a flush hydrant or something, down, we could do that. For fire service, we'd have to, we could do emergency water as we build that project out, but we can work this thing out.
Also, this water will be run through our reverse osmosis, so it'll be good water. And like Sylvester, somebody gets in a bind water-wise, we plan on giving them back RO water that they can use in their system for drinking water.
We are under PO for the water treatment plant and equipment. We will be putting that treatment plant up. We will have to petition for TCEQ later on to bring that water back to the Sylvester Row B system if they need that connection for potable water in the future. And it's something I would have to do. That is not the current.
Sylvester Macaulay or Sylvester Road?
Macaulay Sylvester, sorry. Macaulay Sylvester.
Road is totally different. Right.
But we could bring that tap into that system as their water resources are becoming issue. Because most of the wells connected to the Sylvester system are pretty shallow and concise. We're trying to spread that out. Take that water that's not really usable, not drinkable, has manganese, has high iron, treat it, and then bring that back as a usable source. We need it for producing energy, steam, and electricity to then power the rest of the state, as we know we're all in an energy crisis. And ultimately, with what's happened, our project's now been pushed to the forefront because of the need for energy. We started this almost 4 years ago when I moved out here, and that was originally a hydrogen project. Full fold, now here we go.
So this will be pumping 24/7.
As
It
needed,
doesn't reuse the water.
there's a reuse.
But you said the steam.
For the steam cycle, you're reusing in a steam cycle. You have some closed. Okay, it's all closed loop. But there's a need for it as a collection to have it as, you're not just pumping 4,000 gallons a minute constantly. Something like that. It's the need and resources to be able to distribute it.
Mm-hmm.
Emergency.
So basically, you're kind of asking, what's the actual depletion rate of what y'all are using versus what you're turning?
235 to about 300 GPM, and that's when it's in peak production. It's being used on the power plant.
What's that equivalent out to? 70 gallons per minute, correct? Yeah. That's 235 to 300 gallons per minute, or?
Yes. That's 235 to 300 gallons a minute.
You get a fender running 1,000 gallons per minute, you're putting out 1.7 million gallons.
Well, that would only be like, if you found good wells, that would be like 2 wells. You would all use it.
Yeah, but we also don't want to have just 2 wells that are relying on it. So you try to, and then you're trying to pump the wells. You want to pump each for a week or 2, you want to pump each.
Are y'all drilling to, our static work over, or y'all going down deeper to the 1,000 foot?
Probably going deeper.
So you're already going past ours.
We haven't drilled anything yet. We're using existing wells right now that are already provided.
Okay, so that's the.
Yeah, we haven't drilled it. We're acquiring existing wells from landowners.
Yeah.
We're connecting those together.
Okay.
Into a collection system.
Okay.
Anybody else? I've got a motion by Mr. Pippin. Any second?
Just to be,
I just made a motion for the easement. I like it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were on that. My apologies.
no second.
Who made the motion?
York made the motion.
Well, I see you did.
That's your second.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Item 14, discuss approved installation of radios and new units. Text communications, fix.
Yes, sir. We have, 2 new units that should be delivered, this week. We will take the new radios that we have put in 2 of our trucks that are now down mechanically and, transfer those from the old units to the new ones. So then our new units will be mine. So, right, and one thing I noticed on the quote I just now noticed coming up here, because Corey Smith, who's their salesperson, he had taken the old quote, it still lists 8 radios, we're only moving 2. So that quote, that amount of money, that we're looking for from SB 22 should be about half of what you're seeing there. That's if they charge us for an equal rate for taking out and then putting in. So, I didn't pick up on that until this morning. It listed 8 radios. There's actually only 2 radios that are moved.
The 8 radios for 1459, 20 was like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it will be near that.
Yeah.
Well, you've got plenty of money in yours.
That's SB 22 money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking for, just to approve Texas Communications to move 2 radios from trucks that are down to put them in the brand new trucks. And that's what allows us to use that money.
I'll second. Motion, Mr. Cartwright, second by Mr. Evans, all in favor say aye. All opposed say no. Motion carried. Item number 15 is
Went into strike it. They did not get the, signed road usage agreement back to Morgan in time.
right. So that will be no action necessary on that one. That's all I have, gentlemen. Motion. I declare this. I'll second it.
Stewart second.
Just, I want to step back to the side so that we can